DranBuster is ridiculous, from its extreme one-bladed attack shape down to its super fast-moving Excel bit. But to have this high-powered attack, does it trade too much? In this video, we're taking a look at DranBuster, which is the first release in the Unique Xtreme or UX lineup. These UX bays are basically evolutions to the previous versions, but they're still technically variants. So in this one, we are looking at UX-01 or DranBuster, which is the latest variant in the Dran lineup following Dran Sword and Dran Dagger. Or if you like the Hasbro names, Sword Dran and Dagger Dran. So is this going to be Buster Dran? I don't really like the way that sounds. So taking a look at the box first, this is a starter release, which means it comes with the bay and it comes with a launcher. The launchers for Beyblade X are incredible, and this one is no different. It's basically the same as previous releases, although it has blue prongs and a blue ripcord. Kind of changes up the style a little bit, but otherwise, it's the same. The blue ripcord does seem a little bit bendier than the previous. I gotta stop. Beyblade UX is here, and they are awesome. And if you want to get some for yourself, definitely go and check out Mall of Toys. They have the UX bays like DranBuster, Hell's Hammer, and Wizard Rod up for sale right now for a really good price. And if you're interested, they have a bunch of other Beyblade X stuff up for sale as well. So go and check them out. Link in the description down below, and make sure to use code ilinnuc to get 5% off of your first purchase. But now let's move on to the most important part of this entire starter, which is the actual bay itself. First thing we're going to look at is going to be the bit, which is A or Excel. If you're a longtime Beyblade fan, you may remember that there was an Excel driver for Beyblade Burst. In fact, it was the first driver ever released. But for Beyblade X, the Excel bit is definitely very different. It's going to be pretty similar to the flat bit that came on Dran Sword, with a major difference being the gear ratio. Instead of having 12 teeth, or even like 8 that came on Rush, we have more at 16. And hopefully, this is going to cause the bay to be faster in the stadium, catch on to the extreme line a little bit quicker, but also have more impact. The next piece that we're going to look at is going to be the ratchet, which is 160. Now, 160 is pretty interesting because while it's at the same height as previously released ratchets like 360, 460, etc., it has one very distinct point that's supposed to line up with the sword design on DranBuster. So it makes a pretty cool looking combo, but if you put it on the wrong way, it's kind of cursed. And now we can finally move on to the star of the show, which is DranBuster. And this is easily one of my favorite blade designs in all of Beyblade X. I love the detailing here. I love the design of just kind of the one-bladed shape. The motif in the middle is easily in the top 2 or 3 designs, kind of with the dragon popping out at you. It's very three-dimensional, and I really like it a lot. Another major change, which has been kind of controversial, is that we no longer have the clear plastic piece covering the gear chip design, making it possibly a little bit more prone to damage or to scuffs. But it also has made the bay a little bit more flat, especially where you connect it to your launcher. And because of that change, we no longer have the free spinning kind of gear chip where you'd spin the bit and the gear chip design would rotate. That doesn't happen anymore. Whether that's a design pro or a con, I don't really know, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And finally, we could put the entire bay together, and this thing just looks mean from the design on the DranBuster blade and how that lines up with the 160 ratchet, the size of the Excel bit. It just seems like a tank. It also weighs the same amount as a tank. Okay, that was a bit dramatic, but it's still definitely on the heavier side. Mine is a little bit over 45 grams, or just about a gram and some change less than Phoenix Wing, which is still the heaviest X-Bay out there. I'm definitely happy to see that there hasn't been an insane weight creep, at least not yet. You still have Phoenix Wing, which was supposed to be the heaviest X-Bay, still the heaviest in the lineup, and UX isn't changing that. At least not yet. I feel we're definitely going to get something heavier than Phoenix Wing in the near future. So now that the bay is fully assembled, let's jump into some test battles to see just how strong the stock combo is and to see if maybe any of these parts could be good in the Beyblade X meta. Buster is attacking really quick, but not really a lot of contact towards the end. And that looks like it's going to be a survivor finish. Maybe last second first? No, not quite. And Buster going quick. Oh my. Yeah, there we go. Buster going quick. Oh my God. What an impact. Oh man, it still loses. It just doesn't have the stamina. Oh, there we go. Huge hit. That's an extreme finish. Oh, speed from both sides. Oh. Oh man. Phoenix taking those hits. Oh my God. Wow. Oh. Buster just got busted. Oh. Good hits on hammer. Oh my God. If Buster can hit the shots, it's fine. It's just, wow. Whoa! It came back! What? Hammer hitting hard at first. Oh! Buster stamina is waning and okay. Good hit. Oh! It doesn't even have the bit. That's a burst finish. What a strike. Yeah, DranBuster is absolutely insane. So what did you guys think of the battles? Overall, this thing hits like a tank, and it also rips around the stadium really quickly. There is a bit of a trade-off in its stock combo, and that is the stamina. While it hits really hard and it rips around the stadium really quickly, it is going to have an issue with its stamina because it's very lopsided. You have the 160 ratchet, which is one-sided, and then you have the DranBuster blade, which is going to be focused on that one sword impact point. So unless you hit something really hard right at the beginning, it's going to taper off pretty quickly. Kind of similar to the issues of stamina on Shark Edge, but I'm sure if you use this on a more balanced ratchet and you make a more balanced combo, it's going to improve on that front. So in summary, DranBuster hits really hard, it's really quick, and it's really fun to use, but it's definitely not the best UX release, but don't worry, you'll see this rod pretty soon. But that is going to wrap up this video, guys. If you liked it, hit that like button down below, hit subscribe to join the Nook Nation, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun, and bay away.